What's up, everybody? This is Coach Jason coming to you live inside the green screen kitchen again. In this video, I'm going to go over one of the staples of my meal prep, steak and shrimp. I make this about once every 3 weeks. So this is 12 meals, 6 lunches, and 6 dinners. At the end of the video, I'm going to show you the macros using MyFitnessPal for this meal and for an entire day of my personal eating. Now this steak and shrimp meal costs about $4.15. I'll break that down for you at the end of the video as well. So without further delay, let's start cooking. So we're going to start off with 6 1-pound T-bone steaks, a package of boudin sausage, and some fully cooked shrimp. Now we're going to grill up our steaks. One tip that I will give you when it comes to grilling steak for meal prep is cook it less than how you prefer to eat it. So what I mean by this is if you like it medium rare, cook it rare, because when you reheat it, it'll cook it more. Now I'm also going to grill up all my boudin sausages. I have some red hot sausage for my wife. Here's my finished steak. They're undercooked. It's going to continue to cook as it sits. Also, when you reheat it, it'll cook a little more. Here I'm taking my shrimp that's pre-cooked and I'm rinsing it and draining it. Then I'm going to take a divided Tupperware container. Probably couldn't see that one very good. A divided container. I'm going to dump the shrimp in it. Normally I would lay out all of my containers and do this all at once, but just to show you, I'm going to do one at a time. Then because it's fully cooked but not seasoned, I'm going to add some seasoning to it to give it some good flavor. Then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take one of my T-bones and I'm going to take a kitchen shears and I'm just going to cut it up so it's all ready to go. I don't have to do nothing but heat it up and eat it. Then I'm also going to take one of my sausages and cut it up too. Now one steak is going to be 2 meals. So you see here I got steak, shrimp, my boudin sausage, and then I have potatoes, beans, and corn for my side dishes. So all together, this is what my lunch meal prep kit is going to look like, and the dinner one is going to be a little bit different. So let's get into the cost of this. Now you would think if you ate steak and shrimp, it's going to be pretty expensive. But as you see in the left-hand column, I have all my foods. I have the package sizes, the price of the total packages. So like the loaded mashed potatoes, I got 2 20-ounce containers. So the total of the 2 containers was $5.94. Then the my cooked weight, that's what I actually did for my dinners. But when I put it in MyFitnessPal, because I'm going to divide it all up and I'm going to eat everything, I'll just divide it all evenly. It makes it easier. So let's go into MyFitnessPal and see how these macros look. Now this is a breakfast. I'll do this as a meal prep video later. I'm just going to show you this here so you can see my totals. So for lunch I had the steak, the boudin, the shrimp, the potatoes, the beans, the corn, and I also had 16 ounces of milk. So there's the breakdown on all that. For dinner I just had steak, potatoes, boudin, and beans. Then for my late night snack I had a Greek yogurt. And then my totals for the day, I was a little short on my calories, a little short on my carbs. My fat was right on. My protein was over, but that's because I'm using the free version of MyFitnessPal, so I can't put exact numbers that I want. 175 grams of protein is exactly what I want. Here is a pie chart. You'll see how it breaks down. I did a pretty good job. Now let me explain the protein a little further. So using the free version of MyFitnessPal, I can divide out my macros, my protein, my fats, and my carbohydrates, but I can only move it by 5%. If I use the paid version of MyFitnessPal, I can put the exact amount that I want. Since I've been using MyFitnessPal for months, I really don't even have to use it anymore. I pretty much know that my macros are going to be on point, because I've cooked these meals so many times that I know what combinations of foods to put together. If you use MyFitnessPal, you'll get to that point too. But for me, the 175 grams of protein is exactly where I want to be, because I weigh 175 pounds. So I hit my macros right on the money for what I want to hit for the week, using that meal prep for 3 meals a day, including 2 snacks. Now the other snack I have was included in my breakfast. It's just a piece of fruit that I eat in the morning. I hope this meal prep video and idea helps you to start meal prepping for yourself to reach your goals. I'll continue to add videos into this playlist as time goes on, and I hope you continue to check them out. Until next time, this is Coach Jason coming to you live inside the kitchen.